So I thought I would try something different today. And hopefully it's going to be a lot of fun. I decided to combine two things that I love, which is World of Warcraft and building in The Sims. And today, for this speed build, we are going to attempt to recreate the Lion's Pride Inn. The Lion's Pride Inn is in some ways a very typical inn in World of Warcraft, but in other ways it's probably the most notorious inn in the game. And that is mostly because of the server that I actually mostly play on, and that's Moonguard. And the inn has a bit of an unsavory reputation, but even in the inns that don't have the unsavory reputation, Lion's Pride Inn and Goldshire itself, even on most regular servers, most people are out there just having a grand old time dueling in front of the inn. Now, the biggest problem I had was I've never tried to make a sunken room. I actually had to look it up. I probably didn't do it right, but darn it, it ended up working out. Also trying to figure out the staircase and where to stick it, how to exactly do it. I'm not the world's best builder in The Sims. I mean, I stand in awe of so many people who do amazing builds, but I have a good time doing it. Like, I might not be the best builder on Earth, but I think I at least got the spirit of the Lion's Pride in. Now, I did notice on the picture that I was using for reference that there was definitely the big chimney, so trying to figure out how to put a recessed fireplace in there and actually work it out really well. Took me a few minutes, but I got it. Like I said, I might not be the best builder, but darn it, I have a lot of fun. Especially when it came time to start decorating. Now, The Sims is fairly limited in fantasy decorations. I did the best that I could, but I did find a couple nice pieces, found a nice little bar piece to use, got a few little staircases. I did redo the staircase because it wasn't right at first. I put in some mullioned windows, and then figuring out the upstairs bits, that took a little while longer. This is where I took the most, I guess, liberty with how the actual Lion's Pride Inn and most of the upstairs parts of inns in World of Warcraft, I took a lot of liberty. But in the end, I think it worked out okay. So I, at the very last minute, did remember that there is a basement in the Lion's Pride Inn, so I had to go ahead and throw that in. Then I just started kind of doing the outside, making it look as much like the inn as I possibly could. Took me a little bit. Remembered that chimneys have to go all the way up, and I wanted it to look like a real chimney, not just something sticking out of the top of the building. So I was going to do a step chimney, but then I decided, nah, this works. Then it took me a while to find an actual chimney piece that I liked. But in the end, I think I ended up really enjoying the way this ended up looking. Then I, of course, as a nod to the Moonguard Goldshire Inn, I did throw a bunch of woohoo bushes because, like I said, Goldshire's Moonguard's Goldshire has a bit of a reputation. So I figured throwing some of those woohoo bushes in would probably be a good nod to that. So once I get this all decorated, which I did spare you, I went through so many menus. I went through debug menus. I went through everything trying to find all the stuff that I could possibly find. But I kind of spared you most of that, so you can see kind of the finished thing once I get it done. I did find a few really good things, like that right there was the Alliance call board, you know, so that your characters know where to go to quest next. Then it took me the longest time to find barrels. You would think that I could find barrels easily, but boy, I couldn't. And then, like I said, I took a lot more liberty with the bedrooms up here because honestly, finding a picture of them was kind of hard to do. But you know, I did what I could. And at the end of it, we're going to do a walkthrough. Please be kind to me. This is the first time I ever figured out how to do a cinematic walkthrough in The Sims. I always wondered how people do that, so I kind of looked it up. But yeah, like I said, I'm not sure that this is the best build ever, and I'm not sure that those clothes exactly look like World of Warcraft clothes, but you know, we're just going to roll with it. And then I also did change the lighting for the walkthrough just to make it look a little bit more like a tavern and a little bit less like electronic light. I just wanted to have some good lighting while I was doing the building. So just trying to figure out the tables. I do remember that I'm pretty sure one of the beds at the Goldshire Inn is a canopy bed. Then there's a double bed with a little sitting room. And I couldn't remember what the third bedroom actually was like, so I ended up just making it kind of a traveler's type bedroom for multiple people to stay in. After all, the Goldshire Inn is an inn or hotel or however you want to put it. So I just ended up putting 3 single beds and some nightstands in here. I think it works. Now, I did not play test this build. I did put it up on the gallery. If you do play The Sims, it's up there. It probably needs some fixing to make it really play testable. I did not add a bathroom or a sink or anything else, and I put it in, I think, as just a general build. It's not a residential. I probably could have made it a bar, but then I would have had to put a bathroom in it. There is a outside bathroom, plus all of the woohoo and etc. bodily functions bushes that are outside. Now, it did take me a little while longer to figure out the basement, because like I said, at first I couldn't find any barrels, so I was just going to kind of have it be a junk basement. But then I found the barrels, and I got excited. So we're almost getting to the end of this here, and then we are going to do a fun little walkthrough, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I had so much fun building this, and I might build more again later. The last little thing that I had a lot of trouble with was figuring out a lamp, because in the picture I had, there was a lamp that was a little bit more like the one that I ended up going with the hanging light. But yeah, put the iconic mailbox up. I discovered I put it on the wrong side later on, but oh well, life goes on. And I wanted the mailbox to kind of be hidden inside of something that looked a little bit more like a World of Warcraft mailbox. That one I'm not exactly thrilled with, but I couldn't think of anything better. So then I just threw a little bit of the fence that is outside right along the road to Goldshire. Did a little bit of a road for you. Kind of scuffed up the dirt from all the Horde and Alliance players that have been busily dueling, and that is about it. So now, without further ado, to the walkthrough. Hopefully you enjoyed this. I do appreciate any thumbs up that you want to give me, and I will see you guys next time. Enjoy the walk.